Alright guys, today we are doing It Might Be You from the movie Tootsie. It's a piano solo arrangement by Dave Grusin. And someone hired me to do this, so I'm doing this from a video on YouTube that I was directed to. And it's just a piano solo arrangement with the melody in the right hand and some interesting chords along with it, but let's hear it. I did that end wrong. Okay, so this is It Might Be You. Someone's telling me it might be you all of my life. That's the song. That's the hook part that you probably recognize. But let's get started here on this. The rest of the lessons, of course, are on my website, webpianoteacher.com. This is the free part 1 that I put on YouTube. You can also follow me on Facebook. Just do a Facebook search for webpianoteacher.com. My Twitter name is webpianoteacher if you want to get updates whenever I upload a new song and so forth. Alright, we're in the key of G here, so we're going to have some F sharps. We're going to start with G, A, B, D. Left hand's going to have a G, D. The left hand, we're going to just play that. 1, count 1. Alright, and then the left hand's going to go A, D. So 1, 2, and then ba-da-bum-bum. This is going to be A, D, F sharp together. D chord is what that is. And then a G, and then a high D. And you're going to play that D again, but let's add a G and a D with it. So you have an octave and a fourth there in the middle. Okay, let's look at the left hand right here. We have B, G, and then we got to cross over to D, G. Now, you want to play 5, 2, 1, and then cross over. Okay, and not trying to reach everything. Just move your hand, let it flow like that. And then we'll have A, D, F sharp again. And then D. It's the same thing we did right here. D, G, D again. This time the left hand will have a C below middle C. Then a G, then a D, then cross over for a G. And then A, D, F sharp together. And then a G. And then a high D. And then D, G, D, G, D, G, D together. And then just a D above middle C on the left hand. Now when you go up to the G here, you want to play the right hand E with it. I didn't quite write those right on top of each other, but they're together. And then a C chord, which is E, G, C. Okay? Now to do the rhythm, we have this. We have 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and... I'm sorry, let's see. Oh yeah, you hold this. Had to play it to remember the rhythm. You hold this just for a bit. Maybe I should mark that for you. Okay. Alright, so you hold that. Bum, bum, bum. So we have 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and ba, ba, ba. So it's syncopated. And syncopated means whenever you put an accent on an offbeat. If you play like classical music, church music, that type of thing, or hymns, they're on the beat. The accents are on the beat. But in popular music, a lot of times the accents are on the offbeat, which is called syncopation. And so you have a heavy accent on an offbeat, and you get that 1, 2, and bum, 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 bum. See, the count 1 comes right after that. 3, and 4, and 1. All right. Ba, 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 bum, 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 bum. And then we have da, 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 da. So we're going to hold that one too for the rhythm. Da, bum, 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 ba, ba, ba. Now there's no left hand on that one. It's just da, 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 and left, and then together. Bum, bum. Okay, now let's play the whole line at a slow tempo with correct rhythm. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. we have... Now this is fast right here. This is a little ornament, as we call it. Ba-da-da-dum. And it's just B, C, B, A, ba-ba-ba-bum, and then D, E, G together, and then G by itself, and then D and B together. Okay, so ba-da-da-dum, bum, 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 da-da-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Left hand has an F sharp above middle C. Play that with that, of course. And then together here on the E, G, and then here we're going to play a low G on the left hand, and then D, A, D. And then we start this again. Okay, so left hand is G, D, A, and then cross over. You want to go 5, 2, 1, and then cross. And then the right hand will come in with F sharp, G, D, and the right hand will cross too. Normally, whenever you have a black key and then a white key right after it and you're going to the right, you want to just cross over with that 2 finger and do that. Whenever you have something like that. Okay, some people, force the thumb in there and the 2, but I think it's more natural to do it that way. D, then we're going to play D, G, D together with a low B way down here. See this B down here? And then B, an octave above. So those are 2 different B's. B, B, G, A, D. So B, 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 G, A, D. And then F sharp, G. Now I put a bracket there because that's actually right hand, but I had to put my little plug up there, so I didn't have room up there, but that's right hand. F sharp, G, and then on the next board we'll go D, D, ba-da-ba-ba. So let's start right here and do this top line here. Ready, go. 1 and 2. Now notice this one doesn't have a weight. See how these have a little weight there? This one doesn't. This one just goes on. Ba, 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 ba. 1 and 2 and da-dum. Okay? So no weight on that one. Now let's try the whole part 1 here, all the way through at a slow tempo for you. Ready, go. 1, 2. The hook part. Someone's telling me it might be you all of my life. I remember that song from when I was a kid, the 80s at some point. So, anyway, there's the free part 1. Hope you enjoy it.